Okay, welcome to the third video that I'm creating for you guys to help you in creating your sites in Dreamweaver. This video is going to go through quickly the site setup, creating a template, linking a style sheet to the template, adding an editable region to the template, and really it should hopefully answer the question what goes on a template. So here we go. Okay, I've done this many times in class, but here it is again. We're going to set up a site. So I'm going to the site menu and I click manage sites. Brings up this menu. We're going to create a new site. Okay, this one is going to be called Food for Thought because it's a healthy eating website for school kids. So I'm going to link it to the folder that I've already created. Okay, there's nothing in the folder. Okay, so there's a site name and the local site folder, and then I click save. Next step, most important. The reason this is important is because when you work on the computers at school, you can't always guarantee that they're going to have first of all, that you're going to be able to access the exact same computer that you used last time, and second of all, that any information that was saved locally is actually still there, and that the computer wasn't updated or re-imaged since you last used it. So this is why it's really, really important to do this step. So I am selected Food for Thought and I'm going to go export, and all I'm doing is saving this file here. It's come up with a name already. It's in the Food for Thought folder. I just need to click save. Now that means that if I can't see my Food for Thought site in this list and I want to open it, I can just go to import and there it is. Okay, but it's all there, set up, just click done. Now it opens that folder in the file viewer down here, and we're going to start adding files into our file viewer. The first thing we're going to add is the main template. So the template, we go to File menu, New. We are making a blank template. It's an HTML template. We don't want any layout stuff in there because we're going to do that ourselves. And all you need to do is click Create. Okay, and I'm in split view so I can see my code here, and there's really nothing on this site. So just make a few basic changes. Put in the title. Okay, I'm going to put in wrong spot. I'm going to put in just a little heading. Okay, so that's what appears there. Now, any information I put on this template will appear on every page that I create from this template. The other thing I need to add to this template to make it useful to me in that regard is an editable region. Now, I go to the Insert menu, down to Template Objects, and all I do is click Editable Region there. And I'm going to call it Main Content because we're only really adding one editable region. Okay, and it creates this box here and this piece of code here. Okay, so this is where page specific content goes. Anything in here is only going to appear on one page. Anything here appears on all your pages. You edit this in the individual pages you create from your template. You edit this by editing this file here. So next step, save it. So File, Save As. Okay, it is going to create a folder in your folder called templates for this page. Okay, and it's going to look there when you want to create pages from your templates. This one, we're just going to call it the main content because we're only making a small site. We only need one template. So we don't really need to give it an exciting name. And then make sure that it is saved as a template file. Okay, and then just click save. And there it is. If we have a look at our file viewer, there's our templates folder, there's our main content. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do in this video is link a style sheet into this file so that we can control all the formatting of every page by controlling this one file and this one link. We're going to need to go to File, New, and this time we're actually creating Other, and we're just creating a text file. That's what a CSS file is. It's just a text file. It brings us up a blank text file. We're going to put in, just so that we know that our style sheet is actually applied, I'm going to put in some basic code to invert our color scheme. So instead of a white background with black text, we're going to have a black background with white text. And this is really just so you know that it's working. So we've got that text file, simple body tag, file, save as. And this time we're going to save it as style.css, and we want it in the same file as all these other ones. Save. Once it knows it's a CSS file, it color codes it appropriately, and we can see that thankfully I made no syntax errors there. So now that we've got that created, we don't really need it anymore. We're going to put in the link to it now. Okay, so this is how we link the style sheet into the main content file. Okay, so we've closed down our style sheet and we now put in this tag. Link rel equals style sheet type equals text.css or text/CSS, and then we need our href equals ... because we want to look for our style sheet in the folder above the one we're currently in. Remember, we're working in the main content template. And style.css. Close my tag. Now, if I've done everything right, click over here and it updates it, and my style sheet is now applied. So I'm going to save this, and I am going to the next step for this is to fill out some of the content on your template, and then when you've got a reasonable amount in there, start making pages from it and putting the content in for specific pages. So we'll do that in other videos.